Hello everybody and welcome to Fate Grand Order Babylonia Episode 8 Anime Review. You know sometimes when you just watch an anime and you're just left dumbstruck, you're like, wow, like that. That did this week with the whole Ushiwaka fighting with Tiamat. We'll get to it when we go for it chronologically, but bloody hell, that part. Like, I know people are going to complain about the CG. Go away, shut up. Yeah, one of the, it's the type of thing you watch anime for, where you get those moments where you just like that, you're dumbstruck by what you're watching. Great animation, the music fit great, likable character, that helps. I like Ushiwaka. She's a cool cat. She is a solid servant. Probably not. I think she's only a 3-star, which means she's dead to me. But character-wise, good stuff. She wasn't the only one that did cool things this episode, though. There were cool things all around, but I'm not going to go into all that here because that's what the whole thing. I'm pretty subdued now, but I'm hype as anything, and I hope it comes out during this review because I had such a time watching this. It was like I had to go back and make notes because I was so enthralled. I didn't make any notes. So good job, Ushiwaka. Good job. But now let's get into the episode proper. So we begin with Merlin about to be a cool boy. He's like, I'll fight her while you guys escape. And then she's like, I have petrification eyes. And he's like, guys, I'm not going to fight her anymore. And I'm like, Merlin, why? I mean, I'm sure he has a reason. Like, if he gets petrified, something bad will happen, I'm assuming. I don't know what, because fate law. But yeah, I'm assuming that's a bad thing that we shouldn't let happen. Probably something to do with the fact that he's technically still alive, if you know what I mean. Oh, also, shout out to the person who explained why Merlin's not the Grand Card. They explained things. Everyone who ever explains things that I don't get, I love you all because you saved me having to look at the wiki for hours on end. And if you go on the Type Moon wiki, you're guaranteed there to be for hours because you just go down rabbit holes. But anyway, yeah, so Tiamat is going to kill them all, this giant laser beam. Not great. Ushiwaka saves them, and it is pretty funny because she's very small and Tiamat is massive. That's another thing we learned. We learned who Tiamat really is. But yeah, Fujimaru runs away while Ushiwaka fights, and it's awesome. And this probably wasn't even the awesomest part. Is awesomest the word? Doesn't matter. I'm going to use it. It was cool. Cool fighting and everything. I haven't really written much about it other than it was awesome. Thumbs. Let them be up. But then a bit later on, Tiamat appears in front of Fujimaru again, and Ushiwaka's been defeated. She's in the jaws of one of the snakes. So, it was a nice while it lasted, I guess. She was always not going to win because it's episode 8 and there's 21 episodes. So she gave it a good try though. That's important. Leonidas then, or Leonidas, he shows up. He uses his Noble Phantasm, makes a big old shield thing. I assume it's his Noble Phantasm. That would make sense because it was a mystical, magical shield thing. And yeah, he stops her laser, and he's like, you're not Tiamat. Who are you trying to fool? You're not Tiamat. Who are you? You are Gorgon instead. He throws his lance, and it gets a good hit in as well. He's like, you're Gorgon. But then he gets turned to stone. He gets Gorgon. It's a pun. Ha 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 ha. Genius. So yeah, Leonidas, he gets turned to stone, and then I think he disappears afterwards. He evaporates. So I think he's dead. So rip Leonidas, you were a cool dude. Fujimaru is in trouble again because after every time she kills a servant or deals with a servant, she just goes back to Fujimaru. It's like, I'm gonna kill you now. And then this time, Ushiwaka saves them again with my notes are just, this is a bloody awesome display with the music and everything, with her running across the tentacles, just oh my god. I'm really enjoying it. I don't have words, It was just really good and really awesome. Like the clone thing, she uses her Noble Phantasm, just an epic final attack, final stand, if you will. It's one of them things that I had to take a step back and realise, this is based on a mobile game that probably didn't show any of this, if you know what I mean. There are no cutscenes, like anime cutscenes or whatever in Fate Go, or very few. I know there's the openings. But yeah, there was just, how would they I mean, I'm assuming it wasn't anywhere near this cool in the game. I haven't got that far, so I can't really comment. But I'm willing to place a bet that this was more cool than what they did in the game. Man, Ushiwaka. She's really made a believer out of me. I really like her now. Can we get a Fate spin-off where she's like someone's, like a main servant, please? Because, give her more love, because she deserves it. She absolutely does. She's awesome. And that is a thing I would be into. Just make another Fate spin-off, you got $1 billion, make $1 billion more. $1 billion franchise, just keep it up, keep it up. Anyway, did Ushiwaka deal with Gorgon? That's the real question. Do you know the answer? I do too, but we're going to find out after the cut, because it makes a good point for me to cut this part of the video. In short, no, she didn't defeat Gorgon, because Gorgon has a holy grail inside her belly, which is keeping her alive, although maybe it's not, because she said she didn't use it, but I think she's full of crap, and that she did use it. She's about to kill everyone, and Enkidu's like, Mama, let's not do that, because if we do that, then the other goddesses are going to come right at us proper, and we can't really deal with that right now, so, Also, Enkidu also was confused that Gilgamesh didn't show up as well. He's like, why is Gilgamesh not showing up? So, I think it's something to do with his future eyes. Like, he knows what's happening, and it's sort of like the Doctor Strange thing. It's like, if I go over there to stop him, we won't win, like if I tell you what's going to happen, it won't happen. So Gilgamesh literally can't get involved in order for them to win. I think that's a good analogy. Maybe I'm just chatting crap and he just doesn't know what to do. But nah, he's a smart dude. The problem is, once Uruk falls, all the goddesses are going to turn on each other. They're not prepared to fight the other two goddesses because they've still got a bunch of unhatched demon beast things. I assume they're unhatched, unmade. They're not there yet, is basically where we're at. She says, Gorgon's like, alright, you got 10 days. I think she says 10 dawns, actually, but 10 days. You got 10 days until we're going to attack Uruk, and you're boned then. So, yeah, she disappears. Enkidu is like, I'm Kingu. Kingu is who he is. And he's like something. I don't really know. It says he's like an advanced human or something. I was still reeling from the epicness, so I sort of didn't listen too much to him. I should go back and listen. He's like the next generation of human, or he thinks he did. My ear just popped. That's not good. Hopefully I'm alright. Then he leaves, and all the human soldiers looking around like, man, we lost 2 people. Leonidas and Ushiwaka are both gone. They look a bit lost and all that, and no. Let's make matters worse, should we? Benkei, you remember Benkei? He's the 3rd servant. He shows up and is like, hey, I'm not the real Benkei, so I'm leaving. And he's like, wait, hang on a minute, you're not what? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm just an observer, I wasn't very good, and I just couldn't do anything because I was scared and all that. And then he leaves as well, so, bye Benkei, I'm sure you won't come back later and save the day. I'm sure that definitely won't be a thing that happens, and I'm going to pop out my seat when it does. I'm like, yes, Benkei, you bloody legend, you. Then while that's going on, everyone's still, I'm not going to say sulking, they're still grieving and all that. Fujimaru starts putting the bricks down like Leonidas taught him, and all the others start doing it too, and that inspires them to do better and all that. And it's like, yeah, the heroes are going to rebuild and get good again. That's a good thing. Ushiwaka wakes up. She's still alive, but she's in the bad place. I don't really know what to call it. The bad place. And before that we see Enkidu, Kingu. I'm probably still going to call him Enkidu. He lets some children free. At first I thought it was definitely a trap, but no, it turns out he was actually just freeing children out of the goodness of his soul and all that. Good job, Enkidu. Kingu. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's got to be like Kingu, but that makes me think of Pingu, the penguin. And he's no penguin, I guess, we'll go with. Then he shoves his hand in her stomach a little bit. This is Ushiwaka. Poor Ushiwaka, she's not going to survive it. What? Don't give me. You've done the thing you don't. You've given me hope that she's going to live, and I know she's not, because she annoys him so much, basically, that he decides, I'm going to throw you in the mud of the Grail, which is bad stuff. I'm assuming that's going to turn her into some monster, is what he said. So I'm assuming the good guys are going to have to kill her later, and it's going to be a big old, you were my friend, and I don't want to kill you, but I'll do it to save you moment. but hopefully she'll come back. Listen, I have hope, but I don't have expectation. I fully expect her to not come back. If you've played the game, by the way, don't spoil it, because, you know, that's lame. Don't do that. But yeah, I hope she comes back. She's probably been my favourite of the servants. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because Leonidas was cool. Benkei's not really done much yet. Anna was cool. Merlin's obviously cool. You know what? They've got a good selection. This in Babylonia, they've got a good lot of servants. They're pretty good actually. I can't think of any I really dislike, other than like the bad guys. But you're supposed to dislike the bad guys because they're the bad guys. Isn't that funny? I still don't think we've met one of the three goddess alliance, because I'm assuming Ishtar's one, and then Gorgon. So that means there's a third one we haven't met yet. We're on episode 8 out of 21, so we're not even halfway. It feels like. I think about Fate. That was the end of the episode. I don't remember if I said that or not. Most Fates are really backloaded, if you know what I mean. Like, the first half is usually alright, and still good, honestly. But then the second half is where things get mental. Like, look at Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade Works, and I guess Heaven's Feel as well. We'll also have that. Yeah, even like the side ones, like Apocrypha's like that, I think. Yeah, like, very backloaded is basically what you say. Fate Collide, however you pronounce it. It gets better the later you get into it. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself now, which bodes well for the later half, because the later half, if we follow the trend, is generally better and more enjoyable. And this is still really bloody enjoyable. This might be my favourite episode just because of Ushiwaka's big old fight scene. That was, I'm still blown away by that. One of my favourite fight scenes of the year, I'm gonna say. Oh, it's up there. The Demon Slayer one's up there. Mob Psycho 200 is up there. This is up there as well, I think, which I was not expecting to say, because I thought this would be a pretty naff anime. If I'm being honest, I wasn't expecting much from this, but it's blown me away with how much better it is than I thought it would be. So, yeah, bloody good job, Babylonia. Hopefully, when the other Fate Go arcs hopefully eventually get animated, they're all good as well. It'd be really weird if like Babylonia was great and then like just how about they're all great but then there's just one in the middle that sucks. That would be really weird, and I hope they don't do that. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode. If you couldn't tell, I hope I've made that pretty clear. I think I'll end it here though, because I don't want to ramble too much. Thank you everybody for watching. Let me know what you thought about the episode and stuff in the comments, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed it as well, because YouTube likes it if you get more numbers. Also, I do other reviews as well, so check them out, because there's a lot of anime if you're not aware. I will see you next week for another episode of this, and bye guys.